Well, I mean, obviously it's a tough stretch at the moment.
Mhm.
It's I don't know. Maybe it's just the way. Maybe I'm just getting older or something like that. But I'm still in that mode of if you win a championship, I'm good for 5 years.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
but at the same time, clearly not everyone has that kind of mentality. And I can understand the frustration of the fan base in that when 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 we did win that championship, there was this feeling of like, man, this is a special group of guys.
Mhm.
Let's keep them together. We could win a bunch of trophies. And then the next year when Tati left, there was I personally had this feeling of like, okay, let's just replace him. Let's get another like at least bring a striker in, um, and uh, and keep the rest of this team together because again, it's a unique group of individuals, and kind of the opposite happened. It Campiones Cup was cool. Like
Mhm.
it was cool to win a trophy for sure, but it sort of felt like an opportunity missed a little bit, and then just this complete retooling of the team, and now it feels like it's very very much like starting anew. Will be good in a year or two,
Mhm.
hopefully. um I don't really know how to feel about it because it's a unique kind of experience rooting for a team like this, especially being American. We'll always be used to the teams in our leagues being the top squads in the world.
Mhm.
There's
Mhm.
no football league better than the NFL, no basketball league
Yeah.
better than the NBA, etc. Um, so the idea of being, I don't want to say a feeder club, but
Mhm.
for all intents and
Mhm.
purposes, like uh, it's not an accident where all these players went. They went to um, teams that perhaps it's becoming clear that City Football Group values more at the moment. And I think it would have been easier for the fan base to swallow if all these players were going to Man City, who
Mhm.
just wanted a Champions League
Right.
title like 45 minutes ago. But to see players go to teams like Girona and Bahia, where I mean, obviously they're good teams, but uh, chances are you've probably never heard of them before. I think that's a tough pill for the fans to swallow. And I think maybe there's a little bit of fear right now of among NYCFC fans of where are we on this ladder?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
if we're not near the top, like, is this just gonna suck for a long time? So it's hard to know, but at the same time, I don't blame Cushing. I don't blame the players. Like it's got to start at the top, and
Mhm.
there needs to be a mix of uh, young guys that are um, learning the ropes and developing, and maybe will like move on with their careers, but also veterans like Collins and Maxi, who clearly like this team was their team that they
Mhm.
cared about
Yeah.
and they wanted to win trophies.